Hello, everybody, and welcome. Before I begin, I am a someone who's from Maine, and some of you probably had heard about what happened recently, where there was a mass shooting up in Lewiston, where two places were unfortunately shot up. About 18 people died, more injured. So it is a time of mourning, but it is also a time where we cannot live in fear. Hopefully, they do catch this guy. So, with that out of the way, to the intro. So, today I'm at Fairtown up in Seekonk, Massachusetts, and it's now my 12th hunt of the year, and hopefully, well, we'll see how it goes. Looks like a very small area, so I don't know if they'll allow my camera to go in. We'll see. If not, I'll just go back to my car and use my cell phone. That's why you might see a drop in quality. So, without further ado, let's get going. Hawkeye and looks like I won't ever survive a zombie apocalypse like that.
Nice try.
How many? Okay, so I just went through the first haunt in the attraction in Fairtown. It's called Madame Guillotines, and it was a medieval-ish themed attraction with a certain amount of guillotines, hence the name. Unfortunately, we're not off to a strong start again. Uh, this is from the same company that does the Factory Chair, which is one of my favorite haunts, by the way. Unfortunately, this haunt was very mid-tier. They are forcing people to go 10 at a time per gate, and gate one, two, three. Like they use a gate system, like the previous haunts I've been doing. Um, Theming wise, it was actually pretty interesting. There were castles, there was a jet there, there was a certain amount of guillotines. Like, felt very repetitive, to say the least. Unfortunately, Freeman, because of the repetitivity in the mid portion of the haunt, Freeman is just going to get a 3 for me. And gears wise were the weakest, unfortunately. Um, because of how many people they're sending through, like very large groups, it's hard to really individualize the scares. So, unfortunately, the scares are going to get a 2 to fight a couple against me. So, there's that. Okay, so that was Black Cat Feeder, and that was a haunted feeder experience based on movies. I think it was something like Dracula or and clowns, of course. It always has to be clowns. Why wouldn't there be clowns? The problem is there was already something involving clowns already, and that was the first time. So unfortunately, again with the repetitiveness, so that was actually a slightly better haunt. Keep in mind, would give it a 4, but unfortunately, um, because they reused the theme they already used in another haunted house, I have to check it a point. Scare wise, there were some pretty big scares, but the timing was somewhat off, like really off. So unfortunately, scares are going to be getting 3 for that one. So that was a overall all right experience. So the next one is going to be called Splasher 2, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I just finished Slasher 2, which was a asylum themed uh, haunted house here at Fairtown. Uh, there were multiple sessions to the asylum. There was the asylum itself, junkyard, swamp, and Christmas, which very rarely do haunts have a Christmas theme part to their attraction. So, being in mind, that was actually pretty interesting. There were a couple interesting effects that they had there. So I'm gonna give Beeman a 4, but Scared unfortunately was on the weaker side. I was expecting Krampus somewhere, someplace in the Christmas scene, because that's what I felt what they were going for. They had a chalk problem from Fear Halloween. Too many of those keep propping around. I know it's cheap for chalk prong, but come on, man. So, um, Gears were kind of on the weaker side. Oh, it's going to get a 2 because they were forcing people to be into a specific group. Like they're doing 10 people at a time. So I was forced with a group of other people. Not a thing that I like at all, unfortunately. But it's their policy. It's how they operate. So I can understand they're trying to get people in the hunt, out of the hunt. And that can cause a lot of problems when it comes to haunted attraction because the more people you send through, the less effective the scares are going to be. And there's another chainsaw. Oh, that made 2 chainsaw scenes. So don't think it's the best attraction to go to, unfortunately. Um, it is definitely on the weaker side. So overall, I give Fear Town in Seekonk, Massachusetts, a disappointing 3 out of 5. So, thank you for joining me, and until next time, stay spooky. And hopefully, I get to do a 13th hunt.